What's up guys, I hope you all had an amazing weekend. My weekend's been awesome, especially this morning at the car boot sale. I picked up some absolute bargains this morning and I can't wait to show you guys. So let's not delay this any longer, let's jump right into it. I'm going to start off by showing you guys the biggest thing I bought. It is badass. So guys, I picked up Band Hero for the Wii. This is the drum set right here, complete with the pedal. So these are the drumsticks, and as you can see they say Band Hero on them. I also got the guitar, the bit where you slot your Wii remote right there. The design is really cool, and on the video it doesn't really show it justice or anything, but it's a really cool colour. And along with those I got the microphone, and all this came with 2 games. Got Lego Rock Band, so I can use all of this stuff with this game, and I got Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. And this is a good Guitar Hero game, the songs are proper rocky on it, like so there's some heavy songs on there. I've tried both of them out, they're pretty decent games as well. On this Warriors of Rock you got lots of classics like Metallica, Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath, Megadeth, Queen, Avenged Sevenfold, heavier ones as well like Slipknot as well. This one ain't like extreme in terms of rock. You've got like your Europe, it's the final countdown. You've got like Bon Jovi, Foo Fighters, Blink-182, a little bit softer, not as heavy as the other one. So I've been trying all this out since I got home and the drums are so addictive. I grew up playing a lot of Guitar Hero. I got Guitar Hero 2 for the PS2 like years ago and I still have it now. So I've always been like really experienced with Guitar Hero, so it's like so nice and refreshing to have a drum set as well. I really enjoy playing them. I have not tried out the microphone yet. I can't sing. Still sing on my videos though, don't I? Sorry guys. So I got all this, the drum set, the guitar, the microphone, and the 2 games, all for the Wii. The person wanted £20 for it all, and at that price I couldn't not pick it all. I've been after a Rock Band for preferably the Xbox 360, but I know this is for the Wii and I don't really use that console that much, but I couldn't like not pick it up for that price. Or I mean, if I ever got bored I could always sell it on and make a profit anyway, so I think that was a right little bargain there, to be honest. Even the games themselves are worth like a few quid, and it's nice to have like all the equipment with it as well, such a low price. So that's the biggest thing I got. Tell you what I also picked up, it's the accessory to play Guitar Hero on the DS. Like I've heard of this and everything, but I'm not sure like how it works or anything, but I think you just kind of like attach it to your DS or something and then it allows you to like obviously play Guitar Hero on it. It was just £1 on its own, so that's alright. So I've been looking on eBay for the game to go with it, and I need Guitar Hero on Tour. I found Guitar Hero on Tour Decades. That's only like £2 buy it now, so I'm going to get that and then I'll be sorted and I can try it out. So for £1 I couldn't go wrong there. Also, right after I bought this Guitar Hero accessory for the DS, I spotted on the stall another Donkey Kong figure. I mean, this is a lot smaller than the one I picked up last week, but it was only 20p, that's all I wanted for it, so had to pick that up. It has like a couple of switches on it and I still have no idea what to do with it yet. That's a little switch there. I really don't know. I've been messing around with it, but I know yet. Well, that was cool to pick up. This is something really small. It's a Skylanders Swap Force Spyro really small pillow. It looks big at the close-up, but no, it's really tiny, but it's only 20p, so as a little accessory, couldn't go wrong. And as well, guys, I was looking at this stall and I saw like a box of like, you know, like toys and stuff like that. And it didn't look very promising, and honestly, I was walking away and then I was like, no, you're not done here. I was like, no way, Hol, go back and search through that box. You searched through it and I came across Mario and Yoshi figures. Yoshi, I don't know if I've got it right, I'm sorry. So I picked up these 6 figures for £3. For 50p each, not too bad. Okay, so there's this one where Mario's in a pipe, and then you press these things in at the bottom. There you go, and then he'll pop up from the pipe. So that was cool. Got another one of him with his hands up in the air. One of him holding a block. And what I found funny about this one, you can like, let me try and explain, you can see how long his hair is, if you know what I mean. Like, so in all the other Mario figures, I'm not just talking this one, in like all the other ones I've seen, you don't like see his hair like right down here, but I don't know why, but in this, for some reason, it just looks like his hair's super long, like he's overdue a haircut. Can you see? You see under his ears? His hair's got really long. You need a haircut, man. Just a little thing I noticed. I've got one of him there in his white and red outfit. I've got a Yoshi with like little wheels on the bottom so that you can like slide it along the floor. And then I've got one of him here standing tall and proud, looking badass. And then I've got one more figure. This was from a separate stall. It was only like 30p. This This is one of him like bent over with his tongue out. I'm trying to show you guys. It's all sealed, like it was a McDonald's toy and stuff, and I like the packaging. I think it just makes it a bit more extra special, you know, that it's all sealed, so I think I'm going to keep it like that. You can see very faintly through the Super Mario writing it's part of a set. So there are other ones out there. So who knows, I might come across them in the future, so it's nice to keep this one sealed. Only 30p as well. I like old McDonald's toys. I'll tell you guys what I'm after. I've only found the odd one on eBay, but I want like the full set. I don't know where mine went years ago, but there were McDonald's toys and there were like Sonic ones, you know, like little handheld games and stuff like that. I think you had like a Tails one where it was like a soccer game, things like that, racing games. Like really small handheld, very simple games, but really cool though. Really cool for McDonald's toys. You don't get toys like that anymore. So I'm always keeping my eyes peeled for ones like that at car boots. Hopefully I might come across them soon. But I think they were my favourite McDonald's toys of all time. Anyway, on to some more games. I've showed you loads of gaming accessories and all that, but I'll show you some games that I picked up. No, 10 minutes I'm recording.
Can she ring you back in about 10 minutes, Babs? Okay then, she'll ring you back in 10 minutes.
When your nan tries to call you when you're recording. Right guys, I actually picked up a PS1 game, which I haven't seen many of at these car boots so far. I picked up Cole 3, all in mint condition. No cracks to the case. All you can see is just a little bit of a scuff to the sticker where a bit of it's kind of come off a little bit. Also comes with a Winter Releases 98 disc, so I think that might be like a demo of like winter games and stuff. All box with instructions. Just £2 guys, so that's not bad at all. I have to pick that up. I've been after like all the Cool Borders games. I need the first and second ones now. So I have to get this for the collection. I think my favourite from back in the day was Cool Borders 2, because I played the demo a lot. So even though this one isn't my favourite, I still obviously had to pick it up for the collection. Alright guys, next we've got a Wii game. Rampage Total Destruction. I was watching Cinemassacre play this, a channel called Cinemassacre. They play like so many retro games, but sometimes like a little bit more modern games like this. And it just looks so fun. You like rampage your way through cities and you can like destroy things and like go to war against other monsters and all that. That beast on the front you get to play as. And it honestly just looks like a fun game from the small bits of gameplay I saw. So for £2 I picked that up. I have had it on my watch list for a little while. Alright, next up I've got some Xbox 360 games, all £2 each. X-Men Origins Wolverine. I remember playing the demo to it and I was really impressed by it like back then, and like I've always been meaning to pick it up and I never have. So it's nice to pick it up cheap, so I'll be playing that later. All these games I'm showing you guys are all boxed and complete with instructions. I learnt my lesson from the first Kabu. Always check the cases, don't assume the instructions are there. I mean, some of you guys might not care about the instructions, but me, my famous quote that I've started saying all the time now, for the sake of collecting, I like having the instructions in there, so then it classes them as complete. Next one, Call of Duty 4, because the last time I owned this was like on PS3, and I ended up like selling all my PS3 stuff because back in the day, years ago, my PS3 got the yellow lights of death, and that's when I switched to Xbox, so I haven't actually owned it on Xbox, so for £2 it's not too bad at all. Because I know it's like pretty cheap, and it's not like massively expensive, but £2 like the cheapest I'd seen it, so I thought I'll pick it up with this car boot and then I've got it again. And on another store I saw these two games together and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pick them both up. Both the Dead Island games, the very first one. I remember playing a little bit of this, but I've never owned it. And I've never played Dead Island Riptide either, and for £2 each I thought, you know, I'll pick them both up now and then I've got them, because I've been meaning to pick them up anyway. I love my zombie games, so I can't wait to go through these. Be some nice zombie games to play. And I saw my friend from work on a stall. Shout out to you, Sam. She sold me Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire for 50p. Thanks a lot, Sam. I've got the Harry Potter games on PS1, and I don't actually own any of the Harry Potter games on PS2, so I would like to get them all, so picked up this while I saw it. I've not tried it out or anything, so it'll be interesting to compare it to the PS1 games and see how they've like made the series evolve, you know, game-wise. And this next game, I've had it on my watch list for a little while now, because I used to own it years ago. And it was priced at £1, but this was right at the end of the car boot, and I had 85p left in my wallet, and I felt so cheeky. But I said to the person, I was like, I'm really sorry, but all I've got left is 85p. Will you take that? And they was like, yeah. So I was like, so Wipeout Fusion. I love Wipeout on the PS1, and this was a nice, fun little PS2 game. I remember it from back in the day, so it's nice to pick that up again. I now have that. Alright, so these last few aren't gaming related. but I just throw them in there just to show you what kinds of things I pick up, guys. I picked up Futurama, the complete season 1. All the discs are in there, all good condition. You won't believe how much I got this for. I got this for 10p. 10 pence. I couldn't believe it. It was even priced at 10p, and I picked it up and I thought, no way. They'll like look at me and they'll be like, oh, sorry, that's £1 that. But I just said to him, I was like, is this 10p? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I already actually own this myself, but I just picked it up because one of my best friends, Alex, I was sure that he likes Futurama. So I literally got this to pass on to him. So I don't think he had it. So I messaged him after the car boot and he said he'd love it. So there you go, Alex. Car boot bag and for your buddy. And for one of my other best friends, Hannah, I got 2 My Little Pony figures. There was both 50p from separate stalls. If you press this, it like talks and stuff.
I'm Pinkie Pie.
I can't.
Let's have a party.
No. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to touch your booty and switch you off because it's too girly for me. But there you go, Hannah. I hope you enjoy this and this. God, I look after my friends. And then the last ones, guys, these were really random to find on a stall, but I was digging through one of them little boxes of toys and random stuff, and I found a set of 4 Gatorade sweatbands. And I was actually in America for a couple of years, like playing football and studying, and I drank a lot of Gatorade during playing sport. And I love Gatorade, and yeah, it was just nice to see them. So I thought I'd like to keep some as like collectibles, but I'm keeping 2 of these for myself and giving the other 2 to my cousin Luke. He's an awesome basketball player and he plays for Grimsby Gators, our local basketball team who are awesome. I like to go watch him play when I'm free. So I'll flash the Facebook page on screen right now, guys, so you can see if you want to check them out. So shout out to Grimsby Gators, keep grinding, guys. So guys, that rounds it off for this week's car boot pickups video. I hope you've enjoyed the things I've picked up. If you've been to any car boots or anything or gone video game hunting, drop some comments down below and let me know what you guys have picked up. Let me know what was your favourite in this video. Do you guys think the things I've picked up have been worth it? What do you think to the rock band set? Would you have paid £20 for all that? I think it was a little bargain. So I was so happy to pick up even more things at this weekend's car boot. By the end I couldn't even fit any more stuff in my bag. So much cool stuff. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. So I'll see you guys next week on my next car boot sale pickups video. So thank you for hanging out with me, guys, and thank you so much for your support as always. Take care and I will see you in a bit.